Yeah, after a while.
Did I make the thumbnail for this?
The Paranoid map that we played.
Mm-hmm.
It was made by the same person that made the Asylum horror map.
Mm.
Hmm. At least it was better.
It honestly was better. It's not.
All right.
Alright.
Let's see. Should be good. Gotta make sure quality's yep, it's good. It's
Uh,
going. Thumbnail's been put. Share a link into Discord.
Oh my, I found a horror map about Sock.
hmm.
It's
There
called
we go. Alrighty. Um,
Death.
this is your warning, ladies and gentlemen, that have not seen Deadpool Wolverine. There will be spoilers being talked about. Um, I'm basically just going over basically the entire movie. Um, did a non-spoiler review, so if you're looking for that, it'll be linked into the chat eventually, um, or somewhere. You'll find it. It's in the playlist. I think I put it in. Yeah, I put it in the playlist. Um, but man, this movie is probably actually not even probably is the best MCU slash I guess Marvel movie in general. Um, but every time I say that, I will say excluding Endgame because Endgame is truly my favorite Marvel movie. Um, but Deadpool Wolverine definitely is right up that alley. Um, as I had said in the non-spoiler review, I walked in um, hoping for cameos that were not cameos that were they were characters that were there for quite a while, and I was not disappointed. So let's just start with the opening. The opening. Wow. Going Deadpool going for Logan's grave and digging it up, and then it just being a metal skeleton. It was ridiculous. Um, at first, that area in I thought it was in the same place in Age of Ultron, but it wasn't. It was actually Logan's grave. And then the TVA shows up. Oh boy, I don't get how far the TVA goes, considering I guess they can go to. I don't think we knew this. I don't think we knew that they could go to other universes too. I thought they were just a time. Yeah, they're time variance authority, not multiverse authority. So I guess they can go anywhere. So I think went straight for Deadpool, and then the opening sequence where he's fighting all those TVA agents and Bye Bye Bye's playing. which is a hit on TikTok right now and everywhere, really. But but then he was sitting in the chair talking to Happy about wanting to join the Avengers, and I thought that was hilarious that he wanted to be a part of the Avengers. Because he wants purpose or whatever. That was just funny. But he was declined. I don't remember why he was declined. I think Happy was just like sick of him. He wanted him out. That's funny. But the date that he specifically went to, I don't think that's too significant because it was 2018. That was right before Infinity War. So it was like 3 months before Infinity War. So it was March 14th, I think. And, just showing his life. Because, yeah, I guess he had stopped being Deadpool for a bit. After doing what he did. And, I know a lot of people were talking about why the TVA showed up and how they all thought it was because of what he did, going back in time and killing himself, basically killing Ryan Reynolds before he could sign on to the Green Lantern script. That was funny. Was actually there because they want him. They want him to become the anchor being for Earth 1005. That's his Earth, I think. Because Logan was the anchor being. But Logan's dead, so. Which now brings the question, is Iron Man the anchor being for Earth 616? Now that he's dead, is that universe gonna start dying now? Just like Deadpool's? Because if that's the case, then I think we just figured out the plot for Avengers Doomsday. And they're gonna try and find an Iron Man to save their universe. They find an Iron Man, but it gets revealed that Iron Man is actually Doctor Doom. Did I just figure out the plot? Did I just do that? I think so. Sounds
Maybe.
about right.
Makes sense.
But yeah, TVA being, I think TVA is one of the best parts that has come from Phase 4, and now I guess 5. Phase 4 started off rocky. What, didn't it start with WandaVision?
I think so.
Like, that was not a good starting point. I guess first film was Black Widow, I think. Which, is very interesting of a film for sure. I don't think it was a good idea to start off with either of those things. I get WandaVision now, like now that we're settled into the whole multiverse idea. It needed to find a way to kick off, but I don't think that was the way to do it. There could have been anything else to kick off the multiverse saga. And I'm pretty sure this multiverse saga is almost over, isn't it? I think we got Captain America: Brave New World next. Actually, no, we got Agatha All Along next. And then we have, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna watch it just because, that's my whole thing. You watch everything.
You watched the Eternals?
Yep, I watched all of the Eternals, and that was also kind of something. I'm glad that we're finally getting somewhere, though. Like, the Celestial that came out of the ground in Eternals is finally being addressed. Although I don't think they addressed it in Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't think.
Guys.
I'm at the umbrellas and the Sandy. Yeah. I think there's only a few parts that I think I have a few favorite lines. I remember there's one part where the TVA show up to Deadpool's house and they pull out the stick, the rod, the whatever it's called. I don't remember what the pruning stick or whatever. And Deadpool's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Pegging isn't new to me, friendo, but it is for Disney. And that's just how I knew that I was stepping into something R-rated for sure. MCU film R-rated specifically.
Those are the best kind of R-rated. What are you talking about?
And it's the first R-rated, which is great. Finally. Can we get Avengers Secret Wars and Avengers Doomsday R-rated?
No.
Probably not. But the issue is, though, that's what I think I think someone asked Kevin Feige this, but, like, how is Deadpool gonna fit in with it if it is gonna be not R-rated? How is he gonna be able to be there if it's not R-rated? I think they already said he is. I think he said in the movie or something of the sorts. He's like, "You ready for Secret Wars or whatever?"
Fun fact, when Deadpool came out, my parents took me to see it in the theater.
Yeah, Deadpool, I think they came, what was that, 2016?
Yeah.
And then second one was 2018.
My parents got so many weird looks, it was funny.
But yeah, I hope that they do at least Secret Wars R-rated. Doomsday, I would get why it's not, because I don't think Deadpool would be in that one. But he is definitely going to be in Secret Wars. And then, when the TVA got him, they were explaining to him about the anchor beam situation. Now they want him to defeat, I think, Cassandra Nova. I really do need it to come on Disney Plus so I can watch it again. Yeah, Cassandra Nova was actually a really great villain, I think. I know a lot of people were skeptical about having her as a villain.
Guess what?
She was great, so. If anything, I think the movie didn't need a villain, which is why I think she was fine, because the movie didn't need one. And technically, I would say there's two. Mr. Paradox and Cassandra were technically the villains, although Mr. Paradox wasn't a villain. He was just kind of, everyone that works in TVA is technically a villain. I mean, they all worked for Kang. And, I do think there's going to be some issues if they don't address the Kang situation. They have to address something. They can't just write him off. Like, Ant-Man fought him, and even at the end, he was like, what if I just, screwed everything up? What if, and there was a lot more. We saw all those other Kangs at the end of Ant-Man. So, like, we have to get something addressed. Can't ignore it. It's impossible. It'd be like, never having, Superman, or never having Doctor Doom show up in, any Marvel movie ever. We have to. I get why you guys can't address Kang, but it's kind of like a stupid issue now. But the thing is, you guys were gonna go through with Kang if Jonathan Majors didn't screw up. So, like, what is the? Just do what you guys were gonna do with. What are you guys gonna do with Doom? Or had Doom go and just eliminate in the opening scene of Avengers Doomsday. Just eliminate all the Kangs. Just show us how powerful he's gonna be. That'd be the best way I can probably think that they could do that. Just have Doomsday obliterate every single Kang. Be goated.
Fuck. I suck at parkour. No, I'm stuck in season 1. Nope.
Oh my, how have I messed that up twice?
And then I thought one of the funniest things was where Mr. Paradox was showing Deadpool the moment, I guess, in the future, where Thor is holding Deadpool and he's crying. And I just was like, and then he said something about Secret Wars. He's like, is that Secret Wars? That's all I know he's going to be in Secret Wars. I mean, come on. Just why wouldn't he,
Because he's not an Avenger.
You don't need to be an Avenger to not be in Secret Wars.
Why do I keep on failing at that jump?
I just glitched through the ground. Bro, is this how I die? Is this how I fail?
Yep.
That's what happened to me.
I got glitched through the ground.
At
Whatever.
least you made it past season 1.
But, yeah, I absolutely loved. Oh, yeah, and then he's like, I'm Marvel Jesus. You are Marvel Jesus.
Deadpool will die for our Marvel sins.
I love when he ran, he's like, hold on. He ran, grabbed the camera and the boom mic. He's like, screw you, Fox. I'm going to Disneyland. And what do you know? He is. He's at Avengers Campus. Him and Wolverine. Which I think is awesome. It's finally an R-rated character at Disneyland.
Someone's gonna take that job and be R-rated to every single kid there.
Well, I think he has limits. Like he can allude to certain things, and if the kid gets the joke, he gets the joke. But like he's not gonna straight up cuss and stuff like that. Disney would be in big trouble.
Where the fuck am I going? Where the fuck am I going?
Or if anything, I think he doesn't walk around. I think he only is at his station, and that's it. Like he's not. So I think they can make his station like R-rated or whatever, and it's up to the parents at that point. Maybe that's how they're doing it. I don't know. Deadpool's new suit. I love it. I mean, there's not a lot of changes. I think it's just brighter and looks more comic accurate. So I think the eyes are. I think they looked more reactive. Like he actually has more. Like you can actually see him reacting with his eyes more. Which is always actually something I always notice with Deadpool is his eyes. You know, he does a lot with his eyes.
I mean, you can't see his mouth, so.
Yeah. A lot of the acting is from the eyes. Which is makes Deadpool even cooler, I think. It makes Ryan a better actor, actually. He's acting with his eyes. But it's also kind of CG, I think. It looked CG sometimes.
Hey, I made it to the beach POI, man.
I was sad when I found out that the dance that he does in the opening wasn't Ryan. It was someone else.
Huh?
So.
My toe touched the water and it reset me. So I'm done. That's bullshit. That was bullshit.
So I was kind of sad about that, but it's whatever. Whoever did it.
Ain't no way
props.
you completing this in 10 fucking minutes. Ain't no way. Whoever does, you're good at your game.
I definitely see how. Since this is chapter 2, there's only 8 seasons that he has to do. And if you know every speedrun thing, there should be no problem.
Yeah, there's one I'm trying to get to over here. I can't get to it.
Yeah, and then I remember the Paradox was talking about, like Deadpool was like, just make me the Anchor Bean. It's okay. I'm worthy. And he's like, he starts laughing. He's like, that's not how it works. You can't just be an Anchor Bean. The universe picks you, and once you are picked, you are the Anchor Bean. But then oh yeah, that was another thing. I did see some people were saying that I just got glitched to the ground again. Bruh. I did see some people were saying Iron Man's not an Anchor Bean for 616. It's actually going to be Spider-Man. I was just like, why would it be Spider-Man? Spider-Man is just a kid.
Most realistic Anchor Being I would have to say would be Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange would be a good pick too. Doctor Strange and Iron Man would be my picks.
I'm trying to get to the jump up. Damn it!
But then I loved the montage of freaking Deadpool going and finding Wolverine. That was awesome. And this is where we're gonna get to all the cameos here. It was like 20 something minutes into this film where we started getting cameos. These were shorter, but these were all just different variants of Wolverine. So let's go over the first variant. At first we saw this version of Wolverine, we were like, oh, it's just Wolverine from like some Earth or whatever. And he got down off this bar stool that he was on, and he was short. He was a midget Wolverine. He was the comic accurate size of Wolverine, or height-wise, I guess. Because in the comics, Wolverine is really short. He's like a midget, almost. He's probably just a little bit taller than Peter Dinklage.
No, ain't no shot. And he's in X-Men. Oh my god.
And then when we freaking saw Patch, which Patch is a version of Wolverine where he's like in a white suit and he has an eye patch.